from Sonlight. Our box day is a little bit unusual because when we ordered the box, we had it shipped to my sister's house, and then my sister gave it to a family friend who was traveling here to visit, and she packed it in her suitcases and brought it all the way over here for us. So our route to box day as an overseas homeschooling family might be a little bit different than most of yours, but we are still very excited, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Sonlight science programs for you today. We have 2 Sonlight science programs that we ordered, so because when it's that complicated to get materials here, then you just go ahead and order 2 years at a time if you have the chance. So we did get a Sonlight bag. At certain times throughout the year, Sonlight will have different promotions. When we ordered, they were letting you get a nice canvas bag with purchase of over a certain amount. We have had multiple Sonlight bags in the past, but this is actually new design to us, so it's been a while since our last larger orders or since our last Sonlight bag. My mom was excited to see this. They're great bags, they're strong, can carry a lot of stuff, but that was just a bonus with the order. I do want to say, full disclosure, my mom purchased these science curriculums, not me. She purchased them because she is a homeschool grandma. And if you don't have a homeschool grandma, I highly recommend that you decide to be a homeschool grandma someday if you are given the opportunity to be one. They're awesome. But so we got Sonlight Science A. My sons are currently doing Sonlight Science K. So this is the next level up. Light and sound waves, biological features, space systems, and engineering design. I really like that Sonlight includes not just one topic, but kind of a variety of somewhat related topics within a school year. And I also like that they get a little bit beyond just animal science and weather science, which is what I feel like a lot of early elementary science is. Like, hey, let's touch on engineering design, light and sound waves. That sounds fun to me. Then for level B, we have matter, ecosystems, earth systems, and engineering design. So the books are mixed up, just how they came in the box. So we could play guess which one goes with which level, or you could just head to the Sonlight website to see which books go with Sonlight A and which with Sonlight B. We have Lift the Flap Engineering, published by Usborne. I have never had a Lift the Flap book from Usborne before, one of these science Lift the Flap books. I'm actually kind of opposed to Lift the Flap books because I've been a parent of toddlers and preschoolers for quite a while now, but I have to assume that as they get older, they won't be as terrifying to give them access to Lift the Flap books, and they will be more gentle and much more mature than they used to be. You don't stay a toddler forever. Then we have Usborne Lift the Flap Periodic Table. My mom was really excited when she saw this one. Learning about the periodic table and the elements is so fun. And again, it's flaps everywhere. Tons of flaps. And it's brand new, so they're hard to open. All sorts of flaps. I've never had any of those. Then we have the level A experiments paper packet. Sonlight Science is book-based, but it does include worksheets, which are in the teacher's guide, as well as paper packet, papers that you are required to fill out information on or fill out observations on during the experiments. So those are part of it. Then this book, which I was excited for, Hooray for Inventors by Marsha Williams. It's almost kind of comic book style, and I just think inventors are such a fun topic to learn about. I'm excited about this book too. See How It's Made. Did you guys watch Mr. Rogers? And was your favorite part of Mr. Rogers seeing all the factory tours? Because that was my favorite part of Mr. Rogers when I was a kid. And this is all about basically the process of how all sorts of different things are made. Skateboards, juice. I love this. I love building awareness and just getting to see that whole process. How normal things in our life come to be. Then Usborne World of Animals, big nonfiction reference book. Then we have 2 books from the Let's Read and Find Out science series, which is a great series. Sounds all around and light is all around us. And classic for my generation, the Magic School Bus at the waterworks. So it looks like it's gonna be a dam, cool, or wait, so water purification, waterworks, another, let's read and find out. What is the world made out of? This is about solids, liquids, and gases. We get the solar system, and then inside the Earth, from way outside the Earth to inside the Earth. And these are some big books. This is the experiment guide for level B. And this is more than just what I learned from level K. This is more than just instructions for your science experiment. There tends to be a lot of photographs, information, kind of diagrams, and explanations of why things happen the way they do. So as you can see, this is very hefty. They typically have one simple experiment per week, and these levels also include video access to video versions of the experiments as well. We also have level A, which is about equally as gigantic and heavy. So I'm excited to be able to page through these and see what all we will be doing. Then a handful more books. What makes you ill? Why do people eat? We get a biography of a scientist. This is one thing that I think is really neat that Sonlight includes, is a little bit of history in the science. Pasteur's Fight Against Microbes, a DK book, find out about the Earth. And we have another biography, so I think there was one for each year. This one is about Marie Curie, Search for Radium. A reference book about plants. For all the colorful fact books that you expect from DK or Usborne. Then Discover and Do paper packets. This is the 2nd grade one. Another Magic School Bus, Inside the Human Body, and a coding book, Coding for Beginners Using Scratch. And this will be all new to us. I did not grow up during the coding generation. I did not even have MySpace or any of that kind of stuff, so that'll be new. There's also science supplies kits, which you can get if you buy the complete package of Sonlight Science. We did get the 5-day schedule, which typically just includes about one more book. So it's like, hey, might as well have one more interesting book to read. Just show you a glimpse. They have some very simple things inside, like paper plates or plastic cups, but they also have some more unusual things. There's sugar cubes in here, grains of corn, some beads, gravel, sand, Epsom salts, soil. Ooh, when you add water, this will make 3 cups of potting soil. So I find that having supplies makes it much more likely that you will actually do the experiments. I'm not the kind of person that tends to randomly have Epsom salt or potting soil or much of any random supplies on hand. So these, and also sometimes just specific supplies can be harder for us to get here. So having these supply kits, I think, will definitely make it more possible for us to do the experiments. This is for the other year. I'm not actually sure which one goes to which year. I'm gonna have to look it up. Got some beads and yarn. We've got jelly beans. Don't know what those are for. Clay, some kind of powder, mysterious powder, maybe plaster. But it will be fun. Science, so fun with little kids. We've been having a blast with Science K, and we'll just get to move straight on into A and B when we're done with that. All right, there's my Sonlight Science unboxing. I'll be seeing you next time. Make sure you subscribe for more nerdy homeschool content. I'll be seeing you. Bye.